What's going on YouTube? Just gonna show you some of the features, the way that I have my 4100 NEX Pioneer head unit set up with Android Auto and streaming to it wirelessly with Chromecast. So here you go. Take a look at it, let me know what you think. Another thing I want to show you is my car is running and it's now in drive. Parking brake is off. You can see there, in drive. And video is still playing. Now, disclaimer here, do not drive while you watch TV. This is only for when I am parked in drive with my foot on the brake, because that's the way I watch video when I'm at a stop. Anyways, disclaimer, don't drive while watching video. It's bad. It's bad for you, it's bad for people around you. But I wanted to show you that it does work in drive. Parking brake off, doesn't cut out. I use the micro bypass that you can get online. Make sure you get the one for the 4100. There's a specific one for the 4100. I don't know what they changed. If they changed something, I bought the wrong one. The one for the 8000 and the 7000 NEX and the 4000 NEX is not compatible with the 4100. You need to buy the one for the 4100 NEX. Do a search on Amazon, you'll find it. And yep, that's it. Alright, well, here's Android Auto. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I personally really like it. People complain there's not enough apps on it. I've only got 2 compatible apps downloaded on my phone right now. Pocket Cast, which is awesome. If you're not using Pocket Cast, check it out. And then I personally use Google Play Music, so it's perfect for me because that's what I use for all my music. And it works seamlessly through my steering wheel controls. I have the iData Maestro set up, so there's a module in the back that interfaces with all the sync system here on my Ford. Here I'll show you the streaming to the Chromecast that I have set up. I'm gonna go here to audio video, HDMI. I'm gonna show you on my phone here. Let's see, we'll do Hulu. I'm gonna put this down because if you own a Nexus 6, you know it's not exactly a one-handed device. I'll go Chrome, and here you see it says Ford Fusion, which is what I named the Chromecast. And there you go, Hulu Plus on the dash. Let's see, we'll just pick anyone here. Oh, Family Guy. Hit play. As you can see, it's playing on the radio. And of course, there's no strings attached, no wires, no nothing.
Presented by Benjamin Moore, paint like no other.
All right, we'll stop that. Disconnect that. Play on this screen. Now we're back to our normal Chromecast screensaver there. So there you go, Chromecast wirelessly. Here's the Chromecast hooked up to my HDMI cable. I didn't put the Chromecast directly on the back of the radio. I ran an HDMI cable along my center console, and then out here, little crappy hole I drilled that no one will see but me. And then the wire here, and I use one of these female-to-female couplers, connectors here to plug, so I can plug the HDMI and the Chromecast together. I did that because you never know, something better might come along, and instead of having to rip out the dash panel or ripping out the radio to take the Chromecast out, I can just unplug it here. The USB I have, I didn't use either of the USBs from the radio. They come with 2. Then the second one I'm using for the Android Auto, and the first one I got set up here, USB 1, which is my Lightning iPhone cable for those rare times I use my iPhone. I can have CarPlay, which also works great. Not as nice as Android Auto in my opinion, but you know, some people like Apple, some people like Android. I like both, and Android's a little bit better in my opinion. But the USB I'm using out of this is the factory one I have in here. It's the one that came on my Ford. That way, because the Chromecast needs power, that way I don't occupy one of those other USBs just to be able to power the Chromecast. The USB down here always has power when the car is on, thanks to that iData link I was talking about earlier. Full function USB that it was before with my stock radio. Anyways, that's how I have it set up. You guys can set it up differently if you like, but this works great. Like I said, I can cast anything to that's able to be cast to my car. Do it while it's in motion. I'm going to show you here how I connect to my Chromecast on my Nexus 6. I haven't tried this on the iPhone 6 or any iPhone for that matter yet. I'll try it. I'll try setting it up the same way on the iPhone and see if it works with the iPhone to cast. But here it is on the iPhone 6 or any other, of course, any device that you have that has a Wi-Fi hotspot theoretically should work. But to cast, all I do is, this is running Android Lollipop 5.1, 5.0, it's the same thing. There's my hotspot right there. Turn on the hotspot. And that makes my phone a hotspot. Actually push it so it works. There it is, now it's on. And now that it's a hotspot, I have my Ford Fusion there, my Chromecast set up to connect to my Wi-Fi hotspot automatically. Or, of course it's automatically, but I have it set up to connect to my Nexus 6 Wi-Fi hotspot. And now on the Nexus 6 and on Nexus 5 or any of the other devices that have this feature, Android, the later ones, what you can do is once it's connected as a Wi-Fi hotspot to your Chromecast, it'll treat that just like if it was connected to a different router or Wi-Fi hotspot. So you can cast anything. So if I hit Hulu, of course I am on LTE. I am not on another network. I am using it as a Wi-Fi hotspot. And we'll play the flash. Sure, why not? And then we'll cast it to the Ford Fusion. And there you go. Now it's switching. Now it's casting to there, and now it's playing the flash. And that is how it's done. And then when you're done, you could just turn off the car and turn off Wi-Fi hotspot, and you're back where it was. I know there's apps out there like App Radio Unchained Reloaded where you can mirror your phone on here. I've noticed that. I haven't used it. I haven't installed it. I haven't bought it. I don't think I'm gonna, because I use Android Auto, and Android Auto fills all my needs for when I'm driving and what I want to do as far as the maps, calling, texting, voice features, things like that. It does a great job. I don't think I need to mirror my phone up here, which would be cool, but I don't see myself using it that much. Another thing too is Nexus 6 and Nexus 5 and a lot of other phones have a mirror function where you can, or a cast function where you can cast your screen. I'll move that away so you don't see my code. Where you can cast your screen, which I'll show you here. The thing about that I find is it doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as good as if I just cast it like I would if you're sitting on your couch casting it to a Chromecast in your house. If you just cast it to your Chromecast, it looks a lot better than mirroring it. But you can, and I'll show you here. Get out of there. Oh, the Nexus 6. Such a tiny thing. So I think if you pull down here, bear with me here, you got cast screen, and if I hit cast screen, cast screen to Ford Fusion, and now we're casting the screen, and then we can do we can still watch everything we wanted to watch, or that we were watching before, like Hulu, for example. But like I said, the only problem is it's not as clear and it does not sound as nice. It's just casting your screen. So while it does work, and you can see, you probably can't tell in the video, but it's a little bit choppy, a little bit pixelated. It's not nearly as nice as it was if I just cast screens, or excuse me, if I just use Chromecast from the Hulu app and cast it that way. So casting for the phone, while it does work, it's not nearly as nice, as clean. Do in a pinch, but it's not nearly as nice as if you just hit that cast button and cast to your Chromecast that way from the app. Anyways, that's how I have it set up. If you have any questions, leave it below. Sorry about the bad video. I've only made like 2 of these, so don't beat me down too much. But that's how I have it set up. If you have any questions, leave them below. And thanks for watching. See ya.